The carbon cycle is a fundamental process that occurs in nature, allowing carbon to move through different forms and locations. This cycle is essential for life on Earth as it helps to regulate the amount of carbon in the atmosphere and oceans. In this video, we will explore the chemistry of the carbon cycle and how it impacts our planet. A diagram of the carbon cycle appears on screen, showing the different processes involved. Carbon is a chemical element that is essential for life, as it forms the basis of organic molecules such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Carbon is also present in the atmosphere as carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas that contributes to global warming. A graph appears on screen, showing the increase in atmospheric carbon dioxide levels over time. The carbon cycle involves a series of processes that move carbon between different reservoirs, such as the atmosphere, oceans, and land. These processes include photosynthesis, respiration, decomposition, and combustion. A series of images appear on screen, showing each of the processes involved in the carbon cycle. In the next segments of this video, we will explore each of these processes in more detail and how they contribute to the overall chemistry of the carbon cycle. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants, algae, and some bacteria convert carbon dioxide and water into organic molecules, such as glucose, and release oxygen as a byproduct. This process is essential for the carbon cycle as it removes carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and converts it into organic matter. A diagram of the photosynthesis process appears on screen, showing the inputs and outputs of the process. Photosynthesis occurs in the chloroplast of plant cells, where pigments such as chlorophyll absorb light energy and convert it into chemical energy. This energy is used to power the synthesis of organic molecules from carbon dioxide and water. An animation appears on screen, showing the process of photosynthesis in a plant cell. The organic molecules produced by photosynthesis are used by plants for growth and energy, and are also consumed by other organisms in the food chain. When plants and animals die, the organic matter is broken down by decomposers, such as bacteria and fungi, releasing carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere. An image appears on screen, showing the food chain and the flow of carbon through different organisms. Photosynthesis is a key process in the carbon cycle, as it helps to regulate the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and provides the organic matter that fuels life on Earth. Respiration is the process by which organisms release energy from organic molecules, such as glucose, and produce carbon dioxide and water as byproducts. This process is the opposite of photosynthesis and is essential for the carbon cycle, as it returns carbon dioxide to the atmosphere. A diagram of the respiration process appears on screen, showing the inputs and outputs of the process. Respiration occurs in all living organisms, including plants, animals, and bacteria. During respiration, organic molecules are broken down in a series of chemical reactions, releasing energy that is used for cellular processes. An animation appears on screen, showing the process of respiration in a cell. The carbon dioxide produced by respiration is released into the atmosphere, where it can be used by plants for photosynthesis. This creates a cycle of carbon exchange between organisms and the atmosphere. An image appears on screen, showing the exchange of carbon dioxide between organisms and the atmosphere. Respiration is a key process in the carbon cycle, as it helps to regulate the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and provides the energy that fuels life on Earth. Decomposition is the process by which organic matter is broken down by bacteria and fungi, releasing carbon dioxide back into the atmosphere. This process is essential for the carbon cycle, as it recycles nutrients and carbon from dead organisms back into the ecosystem. A diagram of the decomposition process appears on screen, showing the inputs and outputs of the process. Decomposition occurs in all ecosystems and is particularly important in soil, where organic matter accumulates over time. Bacteria and fungi break down this organic matter, releasing nutrients and carbon dioxide into the soil and atmosphere. An animation appears on screen, showing the process of decomposition in soil. The carbon dioxide produced by decomposition is used by plants for photosynthesis, creating a cycle of carbon exchange between organisms and the atmosphere. An image appears on screen, showing the exchange of carbon dioxide between organisms and the atmosphere. Decomposition is a key process in the carbon cycle, as it helps to regulate the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and recycles nutrients and carbon from dead organisms back into the ecosystem. Combustion is the process by which organic matter is burned, releasing carbon dioxide and other gases into the atmosphere. This process is a major contributor to the increase in atmospheric carbon dioxide levels and is a significant driver of climate change. A diagram of the combustion process appears on screen, showing the inputs and outputs of the process. Combustion occurs in many forms, including the burning of fossil fuels, wildfires, and the burning of biomass for energy. When organic matter is burned, the carbon in the organic matter combines with oxygen to form carbon dioxide, which is released into the atmosphere. An animation appears on screen, showing the process of combustion. The carbon dioxide produced by combustion contributes to the greenhouse effect, trapping heat in the atmosphere and causing global temperatures to rise. A graph appears on screen, showing the increase in global temperatures over time. Combustion is a major driver of climate change, and reducing our reliance on fossil fuels and other sources of combustion is essential for mitigating the impacts of climate change. An image appears on screen, showing renewable energy sources such as wind turbines and solar panels. In conclusion, the chemistry of the carbon cycle is a complex and essential process that regulates the amount of carbon in the atmosphere and oceans. By understanding the processes involved in the carbon cycle, we can better appreciate the importance of reducing our carbon footprint and protecting our planet for future generations.